folks, welcome to another episode from Bang Average Fishing. I am here back north of the border, you guessed it, I'm back in Scotland and I'm here for the opening day of the salmon season. What an honour, what a privilege. You find me currently on the banks of the River Tay, probably the largest river in Scotland and the most famous salmon river here in Scotland. I've had the honour and privilege of being invited here by a couple of good friends called Norm and Mike, and I am so excited just to see what this day is all about. First of all, there's going to be a bit of a ceremony opening the river up. In and amongst that, there's probably going to be the most Scottish thing in the world with bagpipes and kilts everywhere, welcoming the season open, everyone having a blast. And then we're going to have the privilege and the honour of being able to throw a line on this stretch of river. It's going to be pretty tough, I will be honest with you, but that's normal, that's fishing. We might catch a springer, we might have a hurling, who knows? It's not really about the fishing today, it's more about the ceremony, more about the occasion. We're on the River Tay, the weather's beautiful. I can't ask for any more, can I? What a way to start the week. This is how all Mondays should be, right?
Can I put my rod in the air? I don't know.
Never been to anything like this before. And it's such an atmosphere as well. It's nice to really see that Scottish tradition and all the tradition of fishing as well. The music had to stop when I started talking, didn't it? Classic. The river is blessed. Getting the boat going. Getting the first cast done. Easy, Tiger, easy. No, he's nailed it. He was in Game of Thrones, you know that lad. Try and guess which one. I think he was that really creepy lad, wasn't he? Can't remember what his name was. He loves a pose though. And the season is officially off and running.
Free alcohol, always a welcome opportunity.
What an unbelievable stretch of river this is. This is unbelievable to be here on opening day. Oh. We are now on the river and we get to welcome in the new season and aim for a few springers. Could be tough fishing, it will be tough. There's barely any springers in general, never mind in January, but you got to be in it to win it, haven't you? Oh, smashing. Cannot wait for this. My first ever cast on the River Tay as well. Mega. Just heard a fish on. Good start to the day. This gentleman's got a fish on.
Just absolutely pumped it off the slack bit.
What a way to start the season. It's a nice fish, this. Good just to see a fish getting caught. I think it could be a kelp, couldn't it? But it
could be, but it's silver, isn't it?
Oh, look at the tail on it. And he's in the net. Oh. And here we go, the first fish on the River Tay, probably this year. What a belter, sir.
Cheers.
We haven't even started fishing and we've seen a fish on the bank. That fish was a kelp. So a kelp is a fish that spawned and it's on its way back to sea. There aren't many salmon that do that, in fact. So really, in truth, we don't know much about it, but there's some fish that can spawn, go back to sea, spawn and go back to sea, more like a sea trout. Whereas most salmon normally, once they've spawned, they die. It's an interesting one, and there's mixed opinions on fishing for kelts. However, we're here for springers. If you do catch one, you've got to take care of them and make sure they go back okay, because those fish are so important. We've had enough ceremonial stuff now. We've done the jibber jabber. Let's go and fish this unbelievable river. I am so excited, man. Oh!
Right then, here we go. First cast. I'm going to aim for this slack here. Always worth a punt. I'm just going to let that drift about in the current, I think. Unbelievable scenes. We're here on the River Tay, fishing. My old man will be looking down on me now going, you posh prick. But he can't talk. He used to fish this river very regularly. So it does feel quite nostalgic, I'll be truthful with you. But I have to admit, what a beautiful spot to be fishing. I'm not sure if you can see, but there's just snow on the tops of the hills in the distance. Salmon fishing, especially now, it's not really even about catching a salmon. It's more about the locations that you're in and the social, because there aren't that many fish left, unfortunately. But saying that, you're always in with a chance. These fish are miracle workers. That's all I can say about salmon. They're walking, talking, swimming miracle workers. Okay, yeah, they may be not walking and they may be not talking, but they're swimming and jumping miracle workers. How does that sound?
Well folks, safe to say it's been a while since we've done any salmon fishing. The last time I went salmon fishing, this happened.
Yes, Ray. It's a salmon. It's a bloody salmon. On the Devonshire minnow. Yeah, it's a salmon, all right. It's a salmon. He's not putting up that much of a scrap yet, but it's a lovely fish. It's a lovely fish. Oh my God. We have tried so hard for this fish on here. We are not. He's jagging. Yeah, lovely fish. Lovely fish. Lovely fish. It's a big fish. Oh. Sorry, I am absolutely panting to death. I had a feeling today was going to be my day. I had a feeling. Just fresh fish. I'm sorry. I'm out of breath. I'm so out of breath. I'm not losing him now. Ooh, not ready for the net. Not ready for the net. But got it ready. All the hard work on this river. Feeling like it's coming to all its fruition. It is! It bloody is! Springer salmon, baby, what a beautiful fish. Oh my God, I've got to be so quick with this fish. Oh my God, let's get this fish back ASAP. Guys, what a beautiful fish. What a beautiful salmon. Probably about, I don't know, maybe 8-9 pound fish. Just letting it recover there in the current. She's ready. Oh, and she's off.
No words for that Springer salmon, I kid you not. That was by far the highlight of my year, without a shadow of a doubt. However, today we're going to be using a little bit of a different method. We're still lure fishing, we're still spinning, but I'm going with a classic spoon. I got this bad boy in Go Outdoors. Don't go over the top, it's a piece of metal, all right? That's all it is. Lob it out and you've got a chance of catching something.
Look at these paw prints here. I'm guessing they could be otter, but there are beavers here, so it might be one of them, but the claw there is making me think otter. Love it. Can't get enough of this stuff, man.
However, I do need to give a special shout to these two boys. Norm and Mike, what legends, inviting me down here. They didn't need to, and they did. Absolute heroes of the sport.
Well, we're just having a wee little break from the fishing, as you do. Now, this river is so historical when it comes to salmon. In fact, it's where the biggest ever salmon was caught. And yesterday, we went and took a bit of a deco at the swim where it was caught. We're currently stood on Kapoof Bridge. And now this is a very famous bridge because the pool behind me right there is where Georgina Valentine caught the largest ever British salmon, which weighed 64 pounds, which is about 29 kilo. It took 2 hours, 15 minutes to get in, and what a beast that must have been. Bloody hell. It's such a big river and no words. So there's the crib of Georgina Valentine. Welcome to my cribs. I'm sure she'll happily invite you into her fridge. But look at this. This is the famous boat pool where she fished. And a rumour has it, she caught it on a live dace. Make of that what you will, people. It's absolutely mental, isn't it? Like, imagine catching a fish that size. Never mind it being a salmon. Live dace, man. Absolute game changer. But anyway, we're going to carry on with a little bit of a break, have a coffee, have a social, and then we'll probably get back on, have a couple more casts before we call it a day. Oh, smashing. What a beautiful day we've had here today. You could not ask for any more, and I am so lucky and honoured to have been invited. Smashing. There's so much beautiful scenery here, man. Like, oh my days, you're just looking around and it doesn't get old. Like, we're now just on our way over to a really lovely country estate. It's absolutely insane. Check this out. Be rude to not have a cast next to that, wouldn't it? Someone got a fish on. You hear a noise on the river and you always think it's a fish, don't you? Well then folks, I'm going to call it a day there. What an absolutely class day it's been. I've always wanted to fish the River Tay, and I'll be honest with you, it's normally been out my price range, but days like this are so welcoming and so open for everyone, and it gives people the opportunity, like myself, to come and fish a water that would normally be way out my budget. On that note, I want to give a big shout out to Norm and Mike for sorting it out. They didn't need to invite me, but they did, and here we are. We've had a class time. And another big thank you needs to go to Claire for setting this event up and for having me. She's done an unbelievable job. It's been an unbelievable day, amazing atmosphere, loads going on, and you can see the amount of time and effort that's been put in, and it really hasn't gone to waste. Claire, you've done a banging job, lots of love for it, major respect. Anyway folks, I hope you've enjoyed this. We're going to be doing plenty more salmon fishing videos this year, so this was a great way to start the season. Happy bloody days. Hope you've enjoyed. Tight lines, keep bloody fishing. Oi oi.